You are joining the Northern Miner here at the annual PDAC convention in Toronto. Assisting miners in the discovery process is Perth-based Mineral Process Control. Here to tell us more about it is General Manager Nathan Edwards. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so can you give us a brief overview of the company, introduce us to the services you offer the industry?
Yeah, sure. So we're a Perth-based company in Western Australia, formed in about 1995, and we provide products predominantly to the gold and silver mining industries, for focusing mainly on laboratory side, but also in some processing chemicals and equipment. So we produce chemicals, equipment, and so forth for those sectors of the market.
Okay. Could you perhaps provide some more details on some of the specific products that you provide?
So what your viewers will probably be familiar with is our product called Leachwell. So that's fairly well known. So what Leachwell is, it's a chemical which accelerates the gold cyanidation process, so the dissolution of gold by cyanide, by up to 60 times. So if it would take 24 hours to dissolve the gold, it only takes 1 hour or less. So that's our main product, and that's what we enter the market in. But we produce a lot of equipment and chemicals. We utilise that as well and assist in the application of that product through the mine cycle.
All right. So what does this help miners achieve? Does it reduce reagent use? Does it improve the timelines, as you mentioned?
All right. So basically what it will do is if fundamentally with the Leachwell product, what will happen is you will do what's called a bottle roll. To get technical terms, I suppose, is a way of discovering how much gold you can recover from your ore body by doing a bottle roll test. Now, normally that take 24, 48 hours. By adding the Leachwell product, it only takes 40 minutes to an hour. So it's obvious it's quite quick and lends itself to efficiencies and turnaround times, etc.
Okay. So aside from the Leachwell, what kind of gap do you see in the suppliers market, and how are you positioning to fill that?
Okay, so basically from the Leachwell we produce equipment and chemicals. We also produce what's called an assay tab, which is a combination of cyanide and Leachwell, which makes it safe to use. Plus we have some bottle rolls, tumblers, and our pulverise and leach machine, which is a gold assaying machine, which if your viewers go to the website, you can see the details. What it allows for is high rate, low cost gold assaying and recovery data. So turnarounds are very, very quick. You can get the data very, very quickly, and it allows for quick decision making.
Is there a digitization component to this offering?
Not necessarily. It's producing raw data that can then be used on a digital platform, but in it itself, it's not a digital.
Fair enough. All right. So Mineral Process Control is here at the PDAC in Toronto. Are you pushing into new markets?
Yeah, it's a good question, because basically we have a global footprint apart from probably the Americas. So most of our markets are in Australasia, West Africa, Europe, etc. We do have some clients in Canada and North America, but we identified it as a growth market for us. So we've combined with a local company called STG Mining Services, who have a booth at the conference, and they're distributing our products and pushing our products into the market. So that's probably been the last 12 to 18 months we've been undertaking that. So yeah, we see exciting potential for growth in this particular part of the world.
Do you foresee any specific synergies with your Canadian partners?
Definitely. I mean, with STG itself, they specifically provide products for the gold and other metal assaying laboratory market, and that dovetails in with what we do.
Okay.
So, and they've got offices in Vancouver and Toronto, or Sudbury, sorry, and they operate down in South America. So anywhere you're using cyanide to recover gold, silver, copper, you use our products, and they're servicing that market for us as well.
Okay. So what's in the pipeline for the company? What kind of growth catalysts and plans do you have and are able to share?
Well, really, it's pushing into these markets. I spent 2 weeks on a bit of a roadshow. We did, I think, 4,000 kilometres driving around northern Ontario and Quebec, meeting with potential clients, and they were very excited by our products. They'd never really seen the Leachwell product, the cyanide tablets and the PEL machine. So pretty much we saw an excitement and a thirst to use our products, and that's probably the next 12 to 18 months is where we're going to go with that.
All right. Anything else important to add?
Just that PDAC's a great opportunity. It's very, very busy. It's got opportunity to get in front of people, talk to these clients, talk about what we in STG Mining can do for them.
All right, that was Mineral Process Controls General Manager Nathan Edwards. Thanks for making time to join me.
Thanks for having me.